The Lost Colony of Roanoke. The mysterious disappearance of an English settlement in the late 16th century. The Lost Colony of Roanoke, an intriguing 16th century English settlement in present-day North Carolina, baffles historians with its unexplained disappearance. This video delves into its origins, the mysterious vanishing, the cryptic clue, theories surrounding the disappearance, and recent archaeological and DNA findings. Ambiguity abounds as we unravel this captivating historical enigma. The establishment of the Roanoke colony. Imagine it's 1585, and you're embarking on a journey across the vast, treacherous Atlantic Ocean, bound for the New World. This was the reality for a band of 100 men who, under the sponsorship of the renowned explorer Sir Walter Raleigh, were destined to establish the first English colony in North America, Roanoke. Granted a royal charter by the indomitable Queen Elizabeth I, Raleigh himself never felt the unfamiliar soil of North America beneath his boots, but his vision fueled the expedition. The Roanoke Island, now nestled in the modern-day boundaries of North Carolina, was their destination. The men faced an onslaught of hurdles from the get-go. The North American terrain was unyielding and the weather unforgiving, testing their resolve and survival skills to the brink. Additionally, the colonists found themselves walking a tightrope of diplomatic tensions with the Native American tribes inhabiting the area. Despite the seemingly insurmountable challenges, the colonists refused to admit defeat. Their resilience, powered by a burning desire to forge a new life and build a thriving community, enabled them to plant the seeds of the Roanoke colony. Little did they know, the specter of mystery was lurking around the corner, ready to shroud Roanoke in an enigma that would puzzle historians for centuries to come. The second wave of colonists and their unexpected disappearance. In the summer of 1587, Roanoke was once again bustling with activity. Under the leadership of John White, a new contingent of 115 colonists made the grueling journey across the Atlantic. This wasn't just a band of adventurous men this time around. Women and children were part of the expedition, painting a picture of a colony intending to dig its roots deep into the North American soil. Recognizing the urgency of the situation, John White made the decision to journey back to England. His mission: to seek help and gather essential supplies to sustain the colony. As he bid farewell to the colonists, little did he know it was the last time he would see his fellow settlers. White's return to England wasn't as swift as planned. The looming threat of the Spanish Armada kept him anchored to English shores, delaying his return to Roanoke for 3 long years. Finally, when White returned to Roanoke in 1590, the sight that greeted him was far from the thriving colony he had left behind. It was eerily deserted with no sign of the colonists he had left behind. All that remained was a cryptic clue that has since given birth to one of the most fascinating mysteries in the annals of American history. The cryptic clue left behind: Croatoan. In the deafening silence of the abandoned Roanoke settlement, one word echoed hauntingly through the air: Croatoan. Etched into a post of the fort, this cryptic clue was the only trace of the vanished colonists that John White discovered upon his return. Croatoan referred to both the local tribe and their island, which today is known as Hatteras Island. Before White's departure for England, he and the colonists had agreed on a simple, yet ingenious, communication strategy. If the colonists were forced to leave Roanoke due to danger, they would etch their destination into a tree or post. If their departure was under duress, a cross would accompany the message, serving as a distress signal. Yet, as White surveyed the eerie scene, there was no cross to be found. The lack of this distress signal adds another layer of complexity to the mystery. If the colonists did indeed move to Croatoan, why was no search party dispatched to the neighboring island? Did White interpret the absence of a distress signal to mean the colonists willingly relocated? As the decades rolled into centuries, the single word Croatoan has remained the cornerstone of countless theories seeking to explain the fate of the Roanoke colonists. Whether it indicates a peaceful assimilation with the local tribe or serves as a cryptic message of a sinister end, the mystery continues to fuel our fascination with the lost colony. The theories regarding the colony's disappearance. The lost colony of Roanoke has sparked a myriad of intriguing theories, each attempting to pierce the veil of uncertainty surrounding its fate. Among these is the assimilation theory, perhaps the most widely accepted explanation for the colonists' disappearance. This hypothesis suggests that in a bid for survival, the colonists may have integrated themselves into local Native American societies. This proposition gains some weight when considering the cryptic message Croatoan left behind at the deserted settlement. Could this be indicative of a peaceful amalgamation with the Croatoan tribe? Alternatively, some speculate that the settlers met their demise through sickness. The unexplored wilderness of North America could have harbored unknown diseases that the English colonists were ill-prepared to combat. In this theory, a swift and silent epidemic may have eradicated the entire settlement, leaving no trace of their fate to the outside world. Another theory dips its toes into more contentious waters, suggesting that the colonists could have been victims of escalating conflict with local tribes. Then, there are the more fringe theories that add a touch of the supernatural. Some propose that the colonists fell prey to a paranormal force or were swept away by a freak natural disaster. These theories, while less supported by historical evidence, serve to fuel the intrigue and speculation that surround this centuries-old mystery. Recent archaeological findings and DNA testing. In the last few years, the age-old Roanoke Enigma has been rekindled by exciting breakthroughs in archaeology and genetics. Shovels and DNA kits have started playing a promising role in untangling the intricate strands of this centuries-old mystery. Remarkably, at the site once known as Croatoan Island, modern-day Hatteras Island, archaeologists have unearthed fascinating relics pointing to the presence of the English. These artifacts, some bearing the unmistakable hallmarks of 16th century English design, raise tantalizing possibilities. Could this be tangible evidence that the lost colonists had indeed relocated and integrated with the Croatoan tribe, as suggested by the cryptic message they left behind? Equally intriguing are the recent advancements in genetic genealogy. DNA testing initiatives have begun to explore the potential genetic legacy of the Roanoke settlers in the present-day population. These studies are focused on identifying traces of English and Native American heritage in the genetic makeup of current residents, potentially drawing a line straight back to the 1587 colonists. The findings may provide compelling insights into the fate of the colonists and corroborate the theory of assimilation with the indigenous people. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up on subscribe button if you found this video informative and exciting. We love hearing from you, so feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching.